August 15, 1947 was a transfer of power. That's
Yeah.
not the day the British decided to leave. March 15, 1946, where Attlee goes ahead and says, I want to send my colleagues to India as speedily as possible. There's a word called speedily.
Right.
This is in the Parliament records, by the way, the British Parliament records, you can go and see that. Now, my idea is that if we're a non-violent movement in unarmed, so why is there a speedily, when you know the other person is not going to pick up the arms and fight, then what's the issue? You can do it. But Feb 1946, what happens? There's actually a mutiny in the Indian Navy and the Indian Air Force, which everybody knows about it, right? So now you can connect from March to Feb. Now, what happens between March and January, right? The prisoners of war, which is the 3 prisoners of war, has that famous Red Fort trial, right? Which everybody knows about. Now, what happens is the British government decides to make that trial a public trial.
Right.
And that, in my concern, was a real self-goal, so to say, because suddenly what happened is people who had not heard about Bose and his achievements because of the censorship rules which were there involved. So the moment World War II took place, there was censorship. So newspapers and everybody couldn't report what was happening, right? So suddenly the whole nation finds out about what is happening, and there's a wave of this particular thing, right? And that particular event of January 96, and I'm talking about plus minus couple of weeks over here, right? Creates a mutiny. And if you look at the pictures which I saw where, there were soldiers on the streets and they were, that's the day Savarkar's dream came through, is that there's actually a mutiny within the Indian army and it's game set over. And that's what basically goes to the March 15th deadline, the date where Attlee basically says. Also, the Attlee communicates the same thing 2-3 years after when he visits India on holiday, where he says that we had decided the day the soldiers, Indian soldiers working for us go against us, that's the day when we are going to leave.